So we got a switch hitter from Oklahoma that turned these monster home runs and World Series moments into a national myth. I'm Matt Hasquin. I'm a high school history teacher, and we're doing We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel piece by piece. And right now we're working on Mickey Mantle. When Billy Joel sings Mickey Mantle, he's pointing to the brightest star of 1950s baseball. He was a switch-hitting center fielder whose speed and power made highlight reels they felt inevitable. Mantle grew up in Commerce, Oklahoma, and he practiced from both sides of the plate because, well, his dad made him. The Yankees signed him as a teenager, and he debuted in 1951 just as Joe DiMaggio was exiting. A knee injury in the first World Series never really healed for him, but he played through the pain for nearly 2 decades and still made the extraordinary look routine. The apex for him is 1956, because Mantle wins the Triple Crown and the American League MVP, and then he repeats his MVP in 1957, and then again in 1962. He was the rare hitter who could beat you to first base and then hit a ball you swore no human could reach. Ballparks told stories about his tape measure home runs, and kids in sandlots copied his stance from both sides of the plate. Mantle was also he was Mr. October. He was the soundtrack of October. I mean, across the 1950s and early 60s, he helped the Yankees to a dozen pennants and multiple championships, and he still holds the all-time World Series home run record. Even in defeat, he felt larger than the box score. The camera just, catching that head-down hustle back to the dugout and that quick half smile when he got one just right. Then came 1961. The year of the home run chase with Roger Maris. Mantle's bat just roared through the summer until an illness and then some injury started to slow him down. And then Maris reached 61. If you want to understand how media began turning sports into just a daily cliffhanger, that season is Exhibit A. You had radio updates, newspaper counters, and TV close-ups of 2 teammates that were sharing pressure they never asked for. Mantle's story is also human. He played hurt, he struggled later with alcohol, and he talked openly about regrets that he had. He retired in 1969 with 536 career home runs and a permanent seat in baseball's mythology. He was a superstar who made modern athletic fame feel electric and at the same time fragile. When you want to tie Mickey Mantle back to the song, in 2 words, Billy Joel evokes a whole era. You have post-war crowds, black and white TV, and a player who made power just look effortless. Mickey Mantle is the 1950s distilled into a swing of the bat. The reason why he matters is, well, Mantle explains the modern sports hero, national television, daily headlines, and a star whose flaws didn't erase his brilliance. He shows how a single athlete can become a country's, their shorthand for excellence and risk and just awe. If you enjoyed today's installment of We Didn't Start the Fire, you like this episode, leave me something behind, a like, a share, a follow, a comment, any of those things, and that'd be great. I appreciate you following me here, and, we're up after Mickey Mantle. We're going to Kerouac. Thanks for watching.